Hi guys! Happy little day today. Now. So if you're new to this channel, normally I try to recreate songs by other artists without being able to hear anything I'm doing at all. My computer's on mute and I just cannot hear a single thing I'm doing until the very end when the song is done. And a lot of people have been actually asking me to try to recreate one of my own songs, which is really nice and cool. So I figured since I have a new song coming out on May 10th, what better time is it than now to try to make my hit song, CEO of My Ass, without being able to hear anything I'm doing. But before we get into it, two things really quickly. First thing, again, I do have a new song coming out on May 10th, and I'm really, really, really proud of it, and it would mean the world to me if you checked it out when it came out. And if you really want to make sure that you don't forget, you can pre-save it. Link in the description and the pinned comment. It would mean the world. And I'm also in a band called Queef Jerky, and not only do we have an album coming out on May 3rd that blows everything else we've done completely out of the water, but we're going to go on tour this summer. It's going to be awesome. Tickets are in the description and the pinned comment too. Yeah, it's going to be cool. And it's going to smell good. Okay, let's get into it. So if you haven't heard my song CEO of My Ass before, just rest assured it's got a messed up vibe. It's a real messed up song. Borderline cringe, but really loud. Really loud. So I'll play a little snippet in case you haven't heard it, just so you can have a little taste of kind of like the vibe we're going for. Think I care about cloud. How about you think a little more before you run your mouth? Don't think I care about Okay, so again, starting now, I cannot hear anything I'm doing on my computer. You guys will be able to hear stuff, but just know the stuff you're hearing, I can't hear any of that. I think that's the one. So even though this is my song, I actually didn't produce this song. My friend John did. So yeah, I have no idea how to make this song. Okay, this looks right. Sure. If I could pick any snare to think that what snare would go in this song, probably the break room umru snare. In case anyone's wondering what a song called CEO of My Ass is about, if it's about anything, yeah, it's about something really profound, actually. I wrote this song back in 2021 at a time where I was going through a lot of bull crap, honestly, like a lot of bull crap on the business side. I was just done with everyone. I was like, just kiss my ass to everyone. There's just so much bullcrap in the music industry. Everyone and their mother telling you, especially during like 2021, like peak TikTok, we're gonna make you a star, we're gonna make you the next big thing, you're gonna be the next biggest artist ever. And then they put a contract in front of you and they just want to take all your money. They're not gonna help. They just want your money and your dollars. So I was going through a lot of that. So then I wrote this song about that because I was so angry. Something about that looks right. God, this is the worst idea. I should have just had John over to help me with this. John, how'd you do this? What's the bass look like? You remember what the bass looks like? But when it comes to a song like CEO of My Ass, you just can't have enough distortion. You just can't get enough of that distortion. I think we're going to need to bump it up. We should add some more glitches there, I think, probably. Yeah, sure. All right, this kick better be huge, or else I'm gonna lose my mind. Something about it being a lo-fi hip-hop kick is telling me it might not be as big of a kick as I want it to be, but that's okay. I'll need some distortion on it. Yeah, I think this kick could probably use a bit of distortion. Why don't we add another layer, like a sub bass? We just need a little something to beef up the bass, I think. Just a bit of something to beef up that bass. Beef it up. And there's nothing like a hover. Oh. Okay. There's a lot of little artifacts in the production of this song that makes it really hard. I don't know why I picked like the hardest song I could have possibly picked to make without hearing it. Except I do know why, is because I put a poll on my Instagram and all you just wanted me to suffer. All you just wanted me to try the hardest song. And that's what I like about you guys. You really love to keep me on my toes and give me a good challenge. Hey, yeah, you guys are really nice. You know, come to think of it, this is actually the first song I ever made in person with someone, like in an in-person session. Because all the songs I made before this, either a beat was sent to me and I just wrote stuff on top of it, or at least with One Whole Me, like I wrote the entire song and just sang it a cappella, like had all the melodies picked vocally, and then gave it to Jondren, the guy who also produced this song, and was like, okay, think of something to put under this. And then that's literally what One Whole Me was. But CEO of My Ass, we built together from the ground up together in person. And it's the first time I'd done that, and this is what came out of it. Heavy drum and bass. Heavy! I mean something heavy! Let's see how heavy this looks. It's really fast already. Yeah, that looks a lot heavier. We're gonna need to use that. So the outro of this song is really interesting because there's kind of like so many weird little noises in it. Like there's kind of something like crazy here. It almost sounds like a baby whining. And then here there's like a demon voice. And I think how that was made is that I gave a bunch of junk to Jondren. And one of the things I gave to him was a vocal stem of me going, "No nipple, November, everybody tear them off." And then he distorted the hell out of these vocals to the point where you can't even tell what I'm saying. We're gonna try to do something else. Maybe sound like this. I really have no idea how Jondren could have possibly turned my "No Nipple November, Everybody Turn Them Off" vocals into what it is in the outro. Like, I don't know how I'm going to do that, especially if I can't hear anything I'm doing, so we're just going to have to go with what I think it sounds like, which is probably a baby cry scream. Or maybe a baby sneeze rattle. Or maybe a baby breathing. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this baby, I'm going to put pitch correction on it, and I'm going to make it really fast, and I'm going to make it, I don't know, weird. I'm going to detune it a lot, and then I'm going to also, while I'm at it, use this little startup called distortion. Over a limit. When it comes to the lyrics of this song, guys, honestly, like, I'm proud of a lot of it, but some of it, even when I was making it, I was like, oh, this is going to be cringe. I'm going to think this is cringe. Everyone around me. No, it's not cringe. It makes sense. It makes sense in the context of the song. But it's like, how well is "Give a Little Kiss to My Self-Made Anus" going to age over time? It can only age so well over time. But at the end of the day, you know, cringe or not, whatever. The song is polarizing, but it's rooted in honesty. It's really rooted in how I was feeling at that time. Because I literally had businessmen throwing stinky little tantrums at me over the phone. There was this one opportunity that I had to turn down because I literally could not do it. I would have gotten sued if I did. And so I called this person. I told him no. And he literally called me back and freaked out at me, like yelled at me. I'm like, first of all, yell? Really? Do you need your rattle? And in that conversation with this specific person, he yelled at me and like made me feel bad because he introduced me to the president of this company for me to turn down the opportunity. So that's what CEO of My Ass is kind of referring to. Like, that's what it's based on. Because it's like, oh, you introduced me to the president of your company and you're going to yell at me? Oh, well, how about I introduce you to the CEO of My Ass? I don't care. Yeah. Don't think I care about clout. How about you think a little more before you run your mouth? Don't think I care about cash. How about I introduce you to the CEO of My Ass? Guys, can I tell you something, and can you promise not to be mad? Please don't be mad. Actually, you can do whatever you want. You can be mad. You can be disappointed. I really wouldn't blame you if you've been disappointed. Because I did buy something else off TikTok shop. And I think this time they did pull a fast one on me. I think I did get scammed this time. The first time I bought something, they got me with the eye cream. Oh, this girl looks like she'll totally buy the eye cream if we put that in front of her. I did. Didn't take that much convincing. I bought it. And I love it. I really like it. So now I keep getting this ad for this Wavy Talk brush. Wavy Talk heat brush. I'm thinking, why not I try the Silky Wavy Talk brush? Because ever since I got my hair bleached, it's been really dry. When I use a normal flat iron with it, it looks horrible. Really bad. Even blow drying it just dries it the hell out. But now I see people with all their dry hair and they're using the Wavy Talk brush and it looks amazing. I say, why don't I order the Wavy Talk brush? It's been stuck waiting to pick up from the carrier for like 5 days now. I click on the UPS tracking number they gave me. Invalid. Totally not valid. MSD's gonna do it! You think you had the upper hand? You're just a meatball in my pan. If I don't do what you say, don't give a damn. I can do whatever you So the interesting thing about this lyric, the one where I say you're just a meatball in my pan, everyone thought I was saying you're just a meatball in my pants and was like, what the hell does that mean? That's a little weird that you said that. Well, I didn't. I said you're a meatball in my pan, like how you cook a meatball in a pan. Like you're a little pawn on my chessboard, you're a little meatball in my pan. I don't know. That was kind of what I thought, I guess, but everyone thought I said meatball in my pants. Honestly, kind of wish I did say that. So honestly, Genius doesn't even know what I'm saying here. I don't know where I put the lyrics for this song. I have no idea what I say here. Genius doesn't know. Aw, does someone need the binky? Cause I'm not a mimic and you were wishing. Oh, I remember what I say. I say, aw, does someone need the binky? Cause I'm not as ignorant as you were wishing. All you'll ever be is a chasing the famous. Don't think I care about cloud. How about you think a little before you run your mouth? Don't think I care about. All right, guys, this is about to be either really impressive or really embarrassing. Let's listen. Don't think I care about cloud. How about you think a little bit before you run your mouth? Don't think I care about cash. How about I introduce you to the CEO of my ass? No idea that you should let up. Attention's the only thing that you want. Different till I'm with someone else. You should spend some time with yourself. This actually, though, I'm pretty impressed with myself with how the rhythm is basically exactly right. The rhythm is perfect, I think, but the notes could be more perfect, but that's okay. They're mostly there. This isn't that bad. Hysterical, you assume that you're the biggest shot in the room and fire. Tell what you say, my life is good. Gonna do you have the upper hand. You're just a meatball in my pan. If I don't do what you say, don't give a damn. I can do whatever you can't. You have no sauce, you little baby thing. This is insane. Little tantrum. Aw, does someone need the binky? Cause I'm not as ignorant as you were wishing. Like you'll ever be as adjacent to famous. Give a little kiss to my self-made anus. Anus is it? Don't think I care about clouds. How about you think a little more before you run your mouth? Don't think I care about cash. How about you introduce you to the CEO of my ass? No one knows where you're your little attention's the only thing that you want. Different till I'm with someone else. You should spend some time with yourself. Oh no. Honestly, guys, believe it or not, I think the outro is like probably the most accurate part of the song. Like the outro kind of basically sounds like this. Honestly, I look back on this song and I still really like it. I love this song even. I think it's cool. It's different. And it's nice. Well, guys, this was really fun. I really like taking this trip down memory lane with you. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you like this video, give it a like, subscribe to my channel. I upload like once or twice a week when I want, really. And if you're curious what this song sounds like actually and you haven't heard it before, go check it out. CEO of My Ass by Dev Lemons. It's a real head turner, real crowd pleaser. And the new song I'm coming out with on May 10th, let's just say it sounds nothing like this one. So prepare to be dazzled. Check it out. I'm so excited for you guys to hear it. I'm also going on tour this summer. Queef Jerky Countrywide World Tour. It's Queef Jerky Tour, my band. Honestly, not far off from the vibe of this song. It's not that far off. So it would mean a lot to me if you guys came to the shows. Tickets in the description and the pinned comment. It's going to be really, really fun. And I'm so excited to see you guys there. It's going to be great. The album comes out on May 3rd, and you're going to love it. I really do think so. So thank you guys for everything so much. I really appreciate each and every one of you. And till next time. Okay. Bye.